Okay, so let's look at how we sew two different stitch styles together. In this video, we're looking at a stockinette stitch and a garter stitch. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that our pieces are lined up and facing the right direction. So stockinette stitch, you want to make sure the V's are facing you and pointing downwards, and garter stitch, making sure that your work is lined up horizontally. So let's grab some yarn and thread our darning needle. We'll use our darning needle to sew these two pieces together. So with your stockinette stitch, you want to be looking for the bars that sit in behind each stitch, and you'll have one bar for each row. So those are what you want to be looking for with that stitch type. With your garter stitch, it's a little bit different. You're going to have these sort of ridges or bubbles every second row. And so you want to work into the reverse of that bubble every second row. We like to, first of all, just join up the bottom of each swatch together, or each piece, just to make sure that you're starting with your work in a nice, even and lined up point. So we'll do that first. And then you're just going to go in behind those little bars for stockinette and into the little bubbles for garter. You can also use a safety pin or your stitch marker to sort of line your pieces up first, and then that will help make sure that as you sew them together, things aren't getting out of whack. We find it's best to sew a few stitches together just nice and loosely, and then if you grab the top and the bottom of the yarn that you're using to sew your pieces together and give it a bit of a little tug, you'll join those pieces nice and neatly, and you'll see that you've got that invisible seam.